Taste buds water now on BBC One for the last semi-final of Junior Masterchef.
Hello, it's Junior Masterchef time again, and today we reach the last of our semi-finals. After almost 3 months, we're just 1 week away from serving up the best young cook in Britain. There's just one place left in the grand final. Who's going to fill it? Well, it's bound to be one of these three, so let's meet them. In the Red Kitchen, the northwest of England's new Junior Masterchef, Thomas Waring, who's 12 and comes from Southport. The art class is probably Thomas's favorite at Christ the King School, and any Native Americans watching are bound to be impressed by the totem poles which Thomas and his classmates are constructing. Thomas's family all attend services at St. Johnstone's Catholic Church, and Thomas and his grandfather are both altar servers during celebrations of Mass. After which Thomas and his dad, formerly a professional boxer, work up their appetites with a little gentle sparring practice. In the Yellow Kitchen, Charlotte MacDonald from Yarmouth, North Yorkshire, our Junior Masterchef of the North East. Charlotte's 13 and known as Charlie. She's an enthusiastic member of the violin section in the Stockton Youth Orchestra, and under the patient direction of David Kendall, they produce some very pleasing sounds indeed. Charlie's family are gradually restoring a derelict cottage on the Yorkshire moors, and she's become something of an expert about dry stone walls. When more strenuous exercise is required, Charlie harnesses up the friendly pot-bellied pig, confusingly also called Charlie, and the two of them tramp the fields together, deeply discussing life and their next meal. Finally, in the Blue Kitchen, the Junior Masterchef of the Southwest, Emma Dixon, who's 15 and comes from Bridford in Devon. Emma's enthusiastic about most sports. She's a key attacker in the basketball team at Exeter's Maynard School, and she and her trusty thoroughbred Henry are stalwarts of the mid-Devon hunt, which meets even when the mist is such that nobody will ever see a fox. In quieter moments, Emma and her mother take to the sea from Brixham in their 29-footer called mysteriously Gamel Dance. But even that seems pretty hard work for the humble deckhand. Welcome back to you all. Let's find out what you're going to be cooking for us. Thomas, what's on your menu?
I'm cooking scallops of maize-fed chicken marinated in Japanese seasonings, lightly cooked in sesame oil with stem ginger, spring onions and crisp peppers, finished with a sauce of port wine and cooking juices, and served with a potato and Dijon rosti. And for pudding, I'll be cooking a tartatan with chilled whipped cream.
Splendid, thanks. Right, Charlotte, what are you cooking?
I'm cooking peppered salmon on celeriac rosti with tomato cob and a warm salad of new potatoes, followed by baked oranges with marmalade ice cream.
Well, tomato cob, all will be revealed later. Emma, what's cooking in the Blue Kitchen?
I'm going to do pan-fried medallions of monkfish on a bed of basil-infused couscous with a light tomato and olive oil sauce, followed by a puff pastry millefeuille of bananas and clotted cream with a butterscotch sauce.
Wonderful. Well, I'm terribly hungry already, so I'd better send you off to your kitchens. Good luck, have a good time, and let's get cooking. Right, it's time to meet our guest judges who have the tricky task of deciding our third finalist. A one-time footman at Buckingham Palace, David Nichols has also served commoners in many of London's top hotels and restaurants. For the past 4 years, he's been the boss of the kitchens at the Ritz, winning awards and praise from all quarters, including mine. With David as an actress who came to fame when she was just a little bit older than our young cooks, with films like The Railway Children and Walkabout, she went on to become one of the nation's stars of stage and screen. She's Jenny Agata. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Now, you're both connected with the hotel trade. David because he works at the Ritz, and you because you're married to a hotelier. Why is it so difficult to get hotel food right? Because it seems to me it's either wonderful or not so hot.
You're going to start me on a pet hate now.
Gosh.
I think it's true 5-6 years ago, but I think hotels have woken up to the fact that they've got to compete, and they've got to compete with the best of the independent restaurants. And certainly, we only buy the best, and we employ the best, and we have to compete with the best. So I think that myth is changing.
One of the biggest problems with the hotels is a big dining room is just numbers. And that's always difficult. And the other thing I think with any hotel restaurant is just ingredients. You know, you always have a problem of what people eat. You know, you have to think about allergies and all of those things when you're combining foods. But it is true. I mean, now, you know, your heart doesn't sink when you go to some big dinner at a large hotel.
Yeah.
You know, with some dreadful piece of dried chicken that comes out. Yeah. People generally in England are getting much better about expecting good food. And if you go to some small country hotel, you would expect good ingredients and good food, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, truffles and something different.
No, I
think
you're absolutely right. And I think, you know, it's a misconception with the Ritz at times because people think it's a huge hotel. It isn't. It's 129 bedrooms. You know, and I think the point is, you know, that for me there really are two types of food, good and bad. and it doesn't necessarily quantify that expensive food is good food. One of the things that I admire the French for greatly is the fact that they look for ingredients. They don't look for price ingredients. You know, they will take a whiting and they will do wonderful things with whiting because they feel as though sole has just become ridiculously expensive, or sea bass. And the truth is, there is a wonderful flavour in whiting.
It's like the Japanese. The Japanese, if you go to the Japanese markets, it is so extraordinary what they make food out of. I mean, you cannot believe, you know, every kind of pasta, every kind of seaweed, every kind of anything, and it's wonderful. It's all to do with texture, but it's inventing because there does not seem to be very much there. I mean, they do not have great cattle and lamb and all of those things. They do not. I mean, they have, of course, the fish, which is terrific.
But
they turn
else,
everywhere. They will turn
to
work hard to create extraordinary food.
It's such a wonderful diet. It's so healthy, you know, in as much.
No fats.
No fats at all. Zero fats. I know one of the hardest things I ever did in my career was to look after the 63 sumos when they came to the Albert Hall. And believe me, it was so challenging, you know, because these guys really do eat. I mean, they probably eat three or four times what a normal person would eat. And they wanted a breakfast, lunch and dinner situation with 7 choices at each meal for 10 days, never with a dish to be repeated at any meal.
Well, later on,
so it was a huge challenge.
Later on in the program, when we come to judging, that makes looking after 63 sumo wrestlers like an old lady's tea party. But what we'll do first is we'll have a roam around the kitchen, see what everyone's up to, and then we'll gather back here and compare notes. Okay?
Indeed.
Splendid. Right now, let's see what Thomas is up to.
How are we doing, Thomas?
Right, thanks.
Easy for your tart-tat-hands, are they?
Yep.
Jolly good. How often have you practiced this?
Oh, about 10 times.
About 10 times. Always right?
Yeah. Well, a few mistakes, but
And your family still like tart-tatin?
yeah.
What's going on over here, Thomas?
That's going to be my stock for my sauce afterwards.
Can I have a smell?
Yeah,
Yeah, great
sure.
stuff. Good flavours in there. What is it, corn-fed chicken in there?
Yeah, corn-fed chicken.
And what, leeks?
Yeah, and carrot.
Mmm. Now, can you tell at this early stage what a stock's going to be like?
Absolutely right. Probably one of the most important times of a stock is the beginning. And you see, one of the interesting things that Thomas has done, he hasn't flooded the pan with water. If you look, I mean, you can see the top of the chicken is actually just about, which means he's going to maximise the flavour. And that's what, you're going to put your apples on top of that now?
I'm going to, with a bit of sugar on there first, a layer of sugar. Then I place on my apples, butter, sugar, and then I place on my pastry and put them on there and wait till it's caramelised and the apples brown.
Beautiful, beautiful. Any particular apples?
No.
No, just anyone's.
Any old
Anyone's
apples.
really,
Any old apples.
Can we elucidate one of the mysteries of your menu, which is, unless I'm just being particularly stupid, but do you know what a tomato cob is?
No, I don't. I don't.
Do you know what a tomato cob is?
Well, it's actually a tomato and onion salsa, but we found it in an old English recipe book, but we've just adapted it.
And it was called cob in the old
Yeah.
English recipe.
And it really is a salsa.
So the Mexicans
Yeah.
got it from the English. Excellent. That's good
Another
news. That's
claim
good
to
find out.
international fame. So what is
isn't it?
this going to
Well,
be
that's going to be a
underneath
salad,
or on the
and
side?
the potatoes will be halved and put in.
And you've got endive and watercress.
Yeah,
and
and the
red
red
onion.
onion.
It's a good, quite strong taste. I mean, wonderful.
Everyone can bring five bits
yes.
from
Well,
home.
we've
What have
got-
you brought that's interesting?
Chocolate leaves.
These are ones you made.
Yes, and they've gone a bit funny in the fridge, but some of them.
Oh, they're very pretty
Very,
there.
very pretty.
Oh. And did you use a real leaf to mould it?
Yeah,
What did,
it's traditionally a rose leaf, but we didn't have any, so
Is that a bay leaf?
yeah.
Right.
So what are we doing now, Emma?
I've got my butterscotch sauce just boiling away.
Gosh, is that all right? Looks,
Yeah, it has to go very dark.
Just blow it. Just blow on it. That's it, and then take it down.
Thanks,
There
I'm
we
just
are.
going to put it
Doing
I know, we've discovered actually we buy our fish from the same region. Emma's from Brixham, and I buy all my fish from Brixham every day.
really?
So she's got excellent quality fish because the fish from that area is absolutely superb. Do you buy all your ingredients local? I mean, do you try and buy organic or?
Yeah, the only thing I couldn't get was the raw tomatoes. Unfortunately, I had to bring a tin, but yeah, the clotted cream is from.
See, I mean,
is
actually,
local and
I tell you, I haven't got a problem on that, and I tell you for why. You know, if there's
You
no,
can't get
there's,
exactly what you
there's
want.
no point if you think, right, I've got to use a fresh tomato and you can't get it, then use the next best thing. So,
What created your interest in it?
in cooking.
do you want these mixing through, Emma?
Yes, please. I don't know. Or going out to a good restaurant and coming home and trying to cook what I
See,
ate.
one of the things that I think is really important is to be a good cook, you've got to know how to eat well.
Yeah. It's lovely of your family to begin with, have just taken you to good places
Yeah, I
and
was very
created things at
lucky-
home.
Very lucky to be able to go
Sure.
to good
To try
restaurants
different
and
foods, and it wasn't
And it
baked
was
beans
just-
on toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just coming home and cooking it, and if it tasted like it was in the restaurant, then I had done it right, and if it didn't, then I cooked it until it did. So
Yeah.
shall we talk about the menus?
Absolutely.
We'll start off with Thomas's menu, and he's doing that, a scallop of maize-fed chicken marinated in Japanese seasonings with stem ginger, spring onions, and crisp peppers, and he's serving that with a potato and Dijon roasty, wrapping up with tart tatin with chilled whipped cream. How do you like that menu, Jenny?
I love marinated food, so the whole idea of that is always intriguing. And there's something so wonderful about this kind of apple dessert. So there's a good combination there of foods.
What do you think, David?
As always, I always start at the back and come forward. You know, if you look at the pudding and you look at all that caramelisation and that richness, and then you go up to the main course, you've got the balance in the main course because it's much lighter, it's not a heavy sauce. And again, he's gone for a corn-fed chicken, so he's got all of that flavour rather than just going and taking a chicken. So yeah, it's going to be good.
And we're moving on to Charlotte, or Charlie, is doing peppered salmon with celeriac roasty, with a tomato cob, which we know as a tomato salsa, warm new potato salad, and then her pudding is baked orange with marmalade ice cream. And I must say, working on David's principle of starting from the back, marmalade ice cream sounds fabulous.
Doesn't it?
And with the salmon, I mean, I'm particularly looking forward to the salmon. One thing that I think is it can work as a triumph, or it can be very difficult sometimes, is the pepper. You know, and it's a question of how the pepper is balanced with the salmon, because you've got that beautiful delicacy.
Very delicate
Yeah.
taste,
Yeah.
salmon.
And you really need to be careful that you don't overpower that.
Yes.
So-
And celeriac is such a wonderful vegetable as well,
Fabulous.
Yeah.
which is lovely with salmon. That's a very good...
Goes very well. And one of
More
the-
fish in the blue kitchen, because Emma is doing pan-fried medallions of monkfish on a bed of basil-infused couscous with a light tomato and olive oil sauce. And her pudding is puff pastry, millefeuille, bananas, and clotted cream with a butterscotch sauce. Do you like that menu, Jenny?
What I love here, there's lots of textures in it. Yes, it sounds to me like a lovely menu again.
The thing is with monkfish, it's so firm, it's chunky. And the interesting thing is it's going with a couscous, and the couscous allows flavours to be sort of added into it, and with the basil, which I think is going to give a lot of flavour. And then I think the other combination that you've got butterscotch and bananas and cream. I mean, again, it's a marriage in heaven, isn't it?
Also, what I like very much about that menu is the way that it uses really proper ingredients from the southwest. It's got a good regional
Gutsy.
flavour.
And you've made the sauce now, have you?
Yeah.
I love the rushtis. I love the little rushti moulds as well. You've got the little rushti moulds. Can I taste?
Yeah.
Hey, he's got it made up, Thomas. Well done.
Like a ginger sauce.
Right.
Really nice.
And you've used some of the stock in there
use
already?
some of the stock, yeah.
Oh, it's got a beautiful smell. Oh, it's lovely.
I know.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks.
Now, what are these? I mean, you never told us about these.
Well, these just a garnish to go on the side to make it look attractive.
this is the final piece, is it?
Yeah.
And what is it? Just phyllo?
It's phyllo pastry with egg wash, and I've just put sesame seeds and poppy seeds on the top.
Right.
Oh, I see.
And what's going to go inside it, Thomas?
Nothing's going to go
Just-
inside that.
that's
It's
just
just
it,
a
is it?
garnish
Just
to
like
go
a
on the
little
side.
flower.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Can we see that salmon for a second?
Yes,
So
it's
beautiful.
okay.
So what have you done? You've put crushed peppercorns on it. You've made it like a
Yeah.
steak au poivre.
Yeah. And then just 2 minutes on each side, so it's really quite underdone.
You like it just a little sort of,
Yeah,
just a tad
still
rare in the
pink in the
centre?
middle, yeah.
Yeah, good, fantastic. I'm looking forward to that, I must say.
Where does the whiskey come in? Is that whiskey in that,
Yeah,
in that bottle?
that's for the oranges.
For the oranges?
Yeah, that's
Can I
Right.
taste?
yeah,
Do you mind?
So those oranges are sitting what, in whiskey and what else?
and brown sugar, and I cooked it with a cinnamon stick.
Cool, that's good. And of course, this is the ice cream,
Yeah.
which I'm not going to test now. But I'm really, really looking forward to that.
You've got such self-control.
Oh, dear.
Since we left you, which isn't very long, I mean, everything seems to have happened. It's all kind of on the point of being ready. Yes, no return, definitely. I saw that you were doing the broccoli. You're putting in sesame seed.
Sesame seed and a sesame dressing over there, which is just
Which is what, sesame oil?
sesame oil, a bit of the extra virgin oil, a bit of soy sauce.
Oh, lovely. That sesame oil is just
Such a nice
so
smell, isn't it?
Terrific.
Wonderful.
Again, it's the kind of perfumes and things. And with broccoli, sesame really makes it happen.
Yes, it just gives it that lift, actually. Now the big orange 10 has appeared on the video wall, and that means there's just 10 minutes of cooking time left.
The flashing light tells us it's time to get the knives and forks out. So make way for the monkfish. The cooking time is over.
In the red kitchen, Thomas Waring started his meal with a scallop of maize-fed chicken marinated in Japanese seasonings with stem ginger, spring onions, crisp peppers, and a potato and Dijon rosti. A tarte tatin with chilled whipped cream completed his meal. Charlotte MacDonald in the yellow kitchen began with peppered salmon and celeriac rosti with tomato cob and warm new potato salad. For pudding, she gave us baked oranges with marmalade ice cream. In the blue kitchen, Emma Dixon served pan-fried medallions of monkfish with basil-infused couscous on a light tomato and olive oil sauce, accompanied by broccoli with sesame seeds. Emma's dessert was a puff pastry millefeuille of bananas and clotted cream with butterscotch sauce. And we'll start off at the red table with Thomas. And Thomas has prepared a scallop of maize-fed chicken with a port wine and cooking juice sauce and a potato and Dijon rosti. Just tell me how you like the look of it.
I think it looks terrific. It's wonderful having this, this little
little
garnish
feeler.
that he created. And I'm just can't wait
Right, off we go. Good. I love the look of it very much, actually. I think it's got just the right amount of decoration
Excuse me.
without being forbidding. Look at this. This is
I think to put the things together.
Let's just try.
Sauce looks so good.
It really is, isn't it?
Does it? Because it's rather cross-cultural, isn't it?
There's
Suppose
a
that's where
lovely
it's getting
taste with it.
sweetness into it.
The sweetness, right, exactly. That's-
Good roasty?
Oh, very good. Very good.
The Dijon is brilliant.
Oh,
Putting
the
mustard
Dijon
into
on
the
the
roast.
top.
Through it, doesn't it?
Now, how are
It's
these?
got a nice crisp and
How are
I
these
love as well.
peppers?
Look at the caramelisation across the chicken. Yeah.
makes you want to
Eat the
eat
lot.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, tart tatin with chilled whipped cream.
I don't want to say anything. I just want to eat this one.
It's got this nice, rich, caramelised
Look at that. Oh, beautiful.
stuff. Mmm.
Gosh, that works so well. The only thing that I would be critical about, it just hasn't got enough cream.
You couldn't get a better tart tatin, could you?
It's absolutely wonderful. There's a
Perfect.
sharpness too to it that
Everything
that
works
stays
well there.
afterwards.
You know, you've got the apple flavour's really coming through. The caramel's good. The pastry's nice and soggy the way it should be. The cream's excellent, and you've got the juiciness of the apples. Whole thing's triumph.
Good. Onward. Now, Charlie has cooked a peppered salmon and sitting on a celeriac rushti and a warm new potato salad.
Well, presentation-wise, it looks excellent, doesn't it?
Nice and tall.
Yeah.
Sauce looks interesting.
It is. It's a very unusual colour, actually. You wouldn't expect that with
That's
the
because
salmon.
red wine sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
So-
yeah, you've got lots of
Yes.
body in that in there. So
Let's see what it's
And
like.
then
And
the salad that we were talking about.
we know that the salmon is going to be quite rare.
beautiful. She said
Yeah.
that it's going to be a little bit
Yeah.
undercooked, and there it is.
And
It is a little
there
bit
it
under.
is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's come up with the goods there. The rushed is very good, I must say.
And again, the peppers, but not overpowering, because the salmon does have such delicate flavour.
It's interesting because if you taste them all separately, they're all working terribly well.
You know, I've never had celeriac and salmon together, and they do work together.
And how are the potatoes?
Potatoes are jolly nice. And potatoes and endive are quite nice together, aren't they?
I'd never thought of that combination, but they do work very well together.
Excellent. Very good.
Good, good.
Now this is mine.
Right, okay. Because David's already sampled the sauce. Baked orange with marmalade ice cream.
Yeah.
I can let you into a secret, Lord. David's already sampled the ice cream as well.
I see, right.
You are. Right, I mean, the presentation's great. I like the chocolate.
Yep.
The ice cream is sensational.
Nice plate
Yep,
as
excellent
well.
plate, excellent plate. I want to try a little bit more of that sauce. I like the whiskey in this.
I need a taste of ice cream, so I'm definitely going to try that now.
It's good, isn't it?
That is
Marmalade.
rather good ice cream.
Ice cream is extremely good taste.
Because the chocolate and orange works very well together.
There's also just the right amount of whiskey in that sauce, because I often don't like things flavoured with whiskey, but there's just the right amount there. It's really very
whiskey
good
and
with
orange.
orange.
And it's not too heavy.
Very pretty, the leaves, aren't they? They look terrific. They've worked very
Terribly
well.
good chocolate. Okay, kick on to the blue. Pan-fried medallions of monkfish on a bed of basil-infused couscous with a light tomato and olive oil sauce.
It's beautiful and fresh though, isn't it? You've got that
Yes.
lovely colour of the basil, the tomatoes, the
Yes.
richness of the couscous, and the lovely colours, the mosaics of the peppers you had in there. It just works so well. Couscous is very good.
Oh, that is good.
If you taste the couscous on its own, it's lacking seasoning. But when you take it with the sauce, because the sauce is so powerful, you know, you really get the balance.
Yeah. It's a wonderful sauce, that sauce, isn't it?
Very good indeed.
So what do you reckon to the way the monkfish has been cooked? I think it's just right.
It's excellent.
'Cause
You know, it's just gone
has to
through
be
at the
cooked
last
right through
minute.
and firm.
Good colour.
How could George Bush ever say he didn't like broccoli?
He didn't. He never had it cooked properly. There's that sesame seed on it.
It's beautiful. Sesame
Really
oil as
good,
well, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not that easy to do because sesame oil can really overpower things. So it's really
Yes. No, but the broccoli is still coming through. Again, it's having
But
individual
again, the whole
taste.
combination there works so
Delicious.
well.
Does that have to go now? Yeah, it's all right.
it has to go.
Has to go, Jenny. I've just got to bring myself to try this.
Puff pastry millefeuille of bananas and clotted cream with a butterscotch sauce. I love the
The
way
little grills on it.
there are little grill marks there.
No, what is this?
Banana.
That's a
the
bit of grilled
banana.
banana.
It's a gastronomic banoffee.
Exactly. This is banoffee pie for grown-ups.
That's right. This is what I wanted to do.
Oh, that puff pastry sounds good,
It did,
doesn't
didn't
it?
it? Crunching.
It sounded delicious.
Absolutely superb.
Terribly good puff pastry.
Yes, and the sauce has,
It just works so well.
yes.
It really is
there's
excellent.
There's that edge of being
Oh.
burnt to it, which
Yeah.
is...
Gosh, dear.
It is a great butterscotch sauce.
And again,
excellent.
you know, textures going through that, as you said, the crispy pastry.
Excellent, superb.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Shall we? Follow me, and we'll be judicial.
You know, excellent ingredients, good corn-fed chicken, nicely cooked, good amount of colour. The sauce worked well. The sauce didn't stick to the throat, and that's important.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to be able to
Yeah.
drink a sauce and not eat a sauce. And
Yeah.
it worked.
And then the tart tatin afterwards is, it just
You liked
melts
it.
in the mouth. It's terrific. And I think it was a good combination as a meal to present because of the,
The quality of the salmon was excellent. Yeah, it was cooked through, and I enjoy eating salmon on a half cooked, a midi cuit.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't cause me a problem at all. The celeriac was very good with it, but the one thing that I just found dominating it was that flavour of the pepper, and I just think
that ice cream is just fantastic. It really is a delicious ice cream.
Yeah, it is.
And the combination of
Awfully
chocolate
good.
and orange is perfect and classic and was very good pudding for me.
I mean, all the desserts I think are great, and particularly this one. It was light, you know, it wasn't overbearing.
The monkfish I thought was beautifully cooked, and I thought that combination of that tomato sauce, and it wasn't exactly as she wanted because she hadn't got the tomatoes she wanted, but she made a beautiful sauce out of it, very rich, very condensed, and the basil, and that couscous, which is...
When she had it on the stove, I thought, "Ooh, be careful." And that's where, in fact, we were blowing on it. Because I thought it's going to go too far in a minute.
But
You're
it
going to end up with a
hadn't. It
real
actually was-
caramel. Perfect.
Yeah, and it
Absolutely
just
perfect.
had that slightly bitter edge.
If I was judging these
Yeah.
out of 10, they
Yeah.
would be dead level.
Yeah.
There would be nothing
Yeah.
between them. The one thing that I would support Loyd in is I would want to eat that menu prior to that. If I was sitting there in the restaurant, I would choose that just over that.
Yes.
I would not be disappointed in either execution.
Yes.
Yeah, but for me, it just had the balance.
Well, for almost the last time this year, we've nibbled, quibbled, and ruminated and come to our conclusions. Jenny, as a new girl to the series, have you been impressed?
Totally impressed. I was amazed by the creativity and also the fact that they could really cook wonderfully, I mean, to such a high standard.
David, you're a veteran. What did you think?
They never cease to amaze me. You know, they're just fantastic cooks. They really are. And I mean, it's interesting. Children have no inhibitions, and it comes through in their cooking. And they work by taste. They don't work by the recipe says. My sort of summing up is, again, it's desserts to die for. They're just wonderful. Excellent.
As in almost every round this year, it has been dreadfully close. That's why we're so pale and shaken. There can only be one winner, and the winner who will join us for next week's final is Emma Dixon. So our congratulations to all three of our very brilliant cooks, but especially to Emma, who'll be back in the red, yellow, and blue kitchens for next week's grand final, together with our two Lucys. That's Lucy Dawson from Keith in Banffshire and Lucy Wright from Ipswich in Suffolk. Joining me for the awesome task of choosing Junior Masterchef of Britain will be one of Switzerland's most respected exports, that's Anton Mosimann, and campaigning restaurateur, the Earl of Bradford. Meanwhile, congratulations and thanks to Thomas, Charlotte, and Emma. I'm sure we'll see all of them again for giving us great food and impossible decisions to make. Thanks to Jenny Agata and David Nichols for tackling their difficult task with such aplomb. And see you all next week for the grand final of Junior Masterchef.
And that'll be at the slightly earlier time of 3:30 here on BBC One.